Hello everyone, my name is Mark Cutifani. I'm the chairman of Vale Base Metals, amongst other things. I'm talking to you today with respect to the FAusIMM's Underground Operators Conference in 2025. I've been working in the mining industry for more than 48 years now. I started in the coal mines south of Sydney, around Wollongong, worked there for 12 years, then made my way across to Kalgoorlie and started the super pit with a great colleague, Tony O'Neill, who I still work with today, 35 years after the event. I've worked across 6 continents, actually lived in 4 different continents, and I finished my executive career with Anglo American, working there for 9 years, and during that period we delivered the best shareholder returns across the major diversifieds, delivering 22% average annual return to shareholders, and during that period certainly introduced a lot of significant change, in particular around mining innovation, and certainly that'll be a very important part of what I talk about when we get together in the next few months. In my 48 years, the biggest change that I've seen in the industry is the industry's own self-awareness about its role in society and how we need to change the narrative around, 1, how important we are to society, 2, how we help create a sustainable world, and 3, how do we engage with all of our stakeholders, and in particular local communities, to have them help us develop the operations that are so vital to ensuring that literally the world works. And that's what we do. So, consistent with the points I've made earlier, I think I should set some context for the conference on the role of mining in society. It's something we all forget too easily. So explaining why we're so important, or reminding ourselves why we're so important, I think is a great place to start. Secondly, underground mining in context. If you think about the long term, all mines ultimately end up going underground, or they are completed or depleted. And so everybody has to think about underground in the long term. We require 3-dimensional problem solving, which increases in complexity over time. And if you look at underground mining, we represent a complex marriage of nature, engineered structures within inherent uncertainty, and we have to apply an industrial overlay over the top. Our focus has to be on minimising water, energy and physical footprints to reduce our costs and to make sure we're doing the right thing environmentally. We need to remove people from danger and unhealthy environments as we go deeper. And we have to engineer and automate, and all those pieces have to come together. So ultimately, when we're designing organisation solutions, how do we make sure that we've got the right skills at the site under a general manager? How do we make sure we've got the technical process set up, whether it's at a group level or at some level that can support the sites? And then third, how do we scan the environment and bring new technologies into our industry that we might not have otherwise thought of in terms of providing new solutions for the industry? So I'm going to try and give a perspective on all of those elements in terms of what you need to be thinking about for the future of our industry, because you're the future. I'm here to provoke, to provocate, and to try and inspire people to think differently about the future of our industry. The people that should see this presentation include my mother, because she always gives me good feedback. But more seriously, I think for those that are interested in understanding the context for underground mining and why it is so important, I think that should include most people. For young people thinking about the industry that they're in and why we believe they've made a great choice in terms of the future they've chosen. And for those experienced, really helping them understand what I think the legacy should be that we leave to those that follow. And in the end, you've got to make your own choices and make your own decisions about those legacies. But for all of us, we're all in this together, so hopefully we get a broad cross-section of people listening to the conversations, which I hope help us connect a whole range of dots that we might not have otherwise thought of that need to be solved for us, for our industry to be the contributor it should be in terms of the future of society. I'd like to invite you all to join me at the Underground Operators Conference, the Adelaide Convention Centre, 7th to the 9th of April 2025. You can register on FAusIMM.com. I look forward to seeing you, and please bring all your mates. It'll be a real hoot. And again, let's see what we can do to make a difference.